For sure. So,
Yeah, man.
so quick thing. What are your thoughts on Taco Bell? Is it a part? Is it in your heart?
Oh yeah, Taco Bell. Got Taco Bell love. I work for Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
I work for their social media team at their corporate office.
Hmm.
And they've been a great company to me. You know, I started working there for about like 2.5 years now,
Hmm.
and they've been like honestly like a really big support. Like they support me in the music that I make as well. I've been able to perform for the company at their Christmas show with like my own music, you know, and like brought my own stuff. And they were like, "Yeah, man, do your thing." And we're talking about grown OC white adults that are enjoying, you know, the type of positivity that I'm bringing. So it was very eye opening for me and kind of opened up another audience for me, you know.
Yeah.
And their support means so much. You know, they've come to my shows, and I've been able to do more shows out in the OC, and as a result, you know, turn people who are just my coworkers into actual fans who are buying my merch, who are buying my CDs, who are helping me even create. You know, I've met some just like artists who do graphic design and who do, you know, different types of physical art for Taco Bell. I've been able to talk to them and develop a relationship with them, and they've been able to work on my stuff, you know, because they freelanced as well, other than that being their day job. So we've been able to work on that and get tips and pointers from people who do commercials for them and stuff like that when I'm talking about videos. And you know, it's been an absolute blessing to be able to see how a billion-dollar business kind of runs, you know, from all levels. And for me being an entrepreneur and wanting to create my own company and my own business, whether it's in music or whether it's providing other sorts of products, it's really cool to have that kind of insight, you know. So I rep Taco Bell a lot. They have some dope merch, and I hope that through me growing, you know, eventually I'll be able to like just have the testimony of saying that like Taco Bell as a brand as a whole supports Noreik Thascool as a whole publicly. You know, that's like that would be really cool. You know.
No, yeah, tremendously, dude. I don't know. Like, it's a cool thing that I went off just because it's shirt, honestly, but that's actually like really insightful. I think for anyone that thinks that like they have to quit their job just so they can chase a dream, where it's like you don't know that maybe even like your own workspace can actually be a big support for you, and see where it
Bro,
goes from there. Mm.
honestly, and that was a lesson that I had to learn because I was used to just quitting jobs and going on tour. Like I would work a job for 6 months, save up some money, find a tour, schedule out a tour, and I'd be like, peace out. You know, I'm gone. You know, I've worked for like Home Depot, worked for FedEx, worked for, you know, all those different places that didn't really elevate me. But then when I found Taco Bell, it was just so different. Like their culture was so different. They had a culture that was part of, you know, because this was a brand. It's not just that they served food, but they had all of the different elements necessary in order to create a lifestyle. And I
Mm.
was like, well, I'm a rapper. I'm all about lifestyle. Like that's what we do. You know, like we're trying to rap about our lifestyle and the lifestyle that we've experienced or different things like that. So it was very, very relatable. And I think when they knew how passionate I was about it and how serious I took it and the things that I was doing, that kind of surprised them when I'm like, oh yeah, you know, my music is here, my music's there, I've toured, I've done this stuff. They really, individually, people who work there have gotten behind me, but even the company as a whole, you know, from them allowing me to perform on various occasions, to host, you know, a couple company events that were private, you know, but I got to be Noreik Thascool at those events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that opened my eyes to realizing that you, like what you said, that you don't just have to quit your job and chase the dream. You can actually work for a company that was the dream itself. You know, so they understand you having a dream, and they understand. And if you're like a go getter, and if you're somebody who utilizes the things that are around you, like I have, then they're going to support that. You know, and I think that that's been probably one of the best things ever, because the money that I make from there has allowed me to get my music videos done, has allowed me to create shows and curate shows and pay other people to do things and pay my producers or pay my videographers or different things like that. So it's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing for sure.
No, hands down, man. Shit. Shit. Shall we transition to Triangles, the 3-song project that you had?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Triangles was really dope. Dropped that at the top of the year.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, like, I know it's, a 3-song project. I don't know if it was just like an EP for you or not, but like, like compared to the last few projects, like the 1,000 and the Morning album, it's just like, there's very little that you just like threw out for us in 2020. So I mean, like, what was like the transition between those two?
Yeah, man. From doing 1,000, 1,000 was a really special project to me.